Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we're going to take a quick look at the Turbo Color exclusive BLANKA from Storm Collectibles Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers. I don't know about you guys, but I think the yellow and blue version of BLANKA is the best looking version of BLANKA. I mean, like, okay, so P1 always is great because it's P1, it is the character's look, but if you have to pick an alternate color for BLANKA, it should be this one, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. A lot of people echoed that last time I mentioned it. I guess some people might like the blue, but for me it's always been this yellow. Turbo colors kind of win for all the characters for me. But anyway, this figure was one of the best figures we've looked at in a long time, and so a color variant that I really like, probably a good thing, but maybe not. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we take a look at the figure, I do want to show you my package. It is the exact same package as before, minus this little sticker right there. It says, Ageless Geeks Exclusive. And when this thing was first announced, the only information anybody had was that it was going to be an Ageless Geeks, which is a website, exclusive figure. But then there was nothing about it, nothing said about it for a very long time, and then all of a sudden it was just there. It was ready to go. But it was also ready to go at Big Bad Toy Store for the same price. I think maybe the exact same price, I can't remember. Might have been a few bucks different, but it was like the exact same price, available at the exact same time. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on, but it probably still is at Big Bad Toy Store. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get one. I think it's limited to only 200 pieces or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. It wasn't 2,000. I think it was only 200. That's the green one on the back. They didn't change the box at all. So the box kind of blows if you are collecting that, but that's how their variants always are, and that's fine. But Ageless Geeks exclusive? Maybe. Not really. I don't know. I have no idea what happened there because I don't know if Big Bad Toy Store is still the exclusive distributor outside of exclusive. Like, I don't know what's going on. But either way, we got the figure, and I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get one for yourself. Now, we're not going to do a full review because it is the exact same figure, just repainted. I'm going to let you know if they did a good job and if you are going to want to track it down. Alright, so, like I said, not a full review, don't need to do height measurements and everything. If you want to see the original review, I'll put the link up in the corner there, or it might be down in the description depending on which platform you're using, what kind of device. But here we go, let's talk about the aesthetics on this guy. I mostly love it. The yellow is great. They did a really good job with the shading. It makes the figure pop, it kind of brings him to life. It's a nice matte to flat finish. Love it. The blue, I think, could be a little bit more saturated for the hair. Not necessarily the shorts, but definitely for the hair. I think it could be a little more vibrant, a little darker, a little more saturated. It's a little light, just from my memory. I'll have to check. I'll put a note on the screen and a screenshot or an image of what he looks like from the source material. But he still does look really good. The paint job is equally nice as the original. Like I said, the skin looks good. The shorts still have their shading and their texturing, and like, yeah, the paint job could be a little bit better for the fuzzy parts, but still not bad. Now, the only downside is that I've noticed so far, mine has a couple little smudgy spots. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it right there. It's not right there. It's over here. It's probably not gonna show up. There's just a little bit of schmutz here and there on him. There's a little spot down there in the neck, between the sternocleidomastoids. I probably pronounced that slightly wrong. The paint job is not clean. Like, the actual application is clean, but then there's like schmutz here and there. And then there's the issue of the head. Now, I'm getting real specific here just so that you guys are aware of what you're getting. On my version, you can see around his ear, it's a little fuzzy. The paint isn't the best, and same thing for his hairline. So, like, it's not that big of a deal. If you're not doing a review, you're probably not going to notice it. But the paint job, in terms of what they actually applied, is really good. There's shading throughout the hair, like I said, the flesh tones, the shorts. It's a really nice looking figure. One of the best things about this figure, and it seems like a little detail, and it is, but it makes it really come to life, is the pinkish part around the claws. It's the same thing for the hands, for the open hands, but it looks really nice and it helps the figure to pop. So I like it. It still looks great. It's not the perfect paint job, but it's pretty darn good in most cases. Now, as far as accessories go, they are all the same in terms of sculpt. The lightning is exactly the same as the other one, so we don't need to look at that. And here are his hands. He's got a bunch of hands, and they do look nice. I wanted to make sure you guys could see how well these hands are painted. They look really, really good. And then same thing for the heads. They all look really nice. I don't know about the beat up one. That one looks extra weird to me. And I guess it's just because the bloody parts stand out a little funny. But as far as the other two go, again, we have that issue with the yellow around the backs of the ears. But otherwise, they look really nice. I think they did a good job choosing the colors for the shading on the skin. Maybe it's a little heavy. Now that I'm looking at this one, the yelling head, the shading is a little heavy. The other ones seemed okay. But, okay, so let's adjust. I don't mind saying, now that I'm looking at it closer, maybe the yellow, the darker orangey tannish color is a little bit heavy in some places. And so that's a bit of a bummer. It still looks good. I'll be clear, I'm happy to have it. I'm not as happy as I was hoping I would be. The yellow itself, though, is nice, the main yellow. But yeah, it could be better, I guess. So, and we're not going to do articulation. It's the exact same figure. And it just came out. There's not like there's any real difference to it. It's fine. But, as a reviewer, it's not exactly as good as it should be. It's still pretty good, but it's not great. And as a collector, a real live boy, I want to like it more than I do. And in some ways I do like it a whole bunch, but then I look at the faces and the shading being that heavy on the face does throw it off. I don't know, it might not stand out on a shelf as much as it is in the review, but it is slightly weird. I don't know if I should recommend it or not. I guess you have to decide for yourself. I love the turbo colors and it's not quite working for me. I still like it, I'm glad I have it, but yeah, I'm a little torn. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's going to be purely subjective as to whether or not you're okay with the heavy shading. Like, it definitely shouldn't be that heavy, at least in some places. That's not subjective, but you might be okay with it. Well, there it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but that's it for me. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.